In a world obsessed with achievement, where success is measured in titles, wealth, and followers, we rarely stop to ask, what is all this for? We chase goals that others set for us. We call it ambition. But is it really success? Or are we simply running from meaning? This is Divine Paradox, where thought collides with faith, and belief begins where illusion ends. Success today has a brand. It's sleek, fast, profitable. It looks like skyscrapers, luxury, popularity, but feels oddly hollow. We're told, hustle, grind, compete, climb. And if you stop, you fall behind. But here's the paradox. The more we chase worldly success, the more anxious, uncertain, and disconnected we feel. Why? Because success in this world is not the same as purpose in the divine plan. The Quran gently reminds us of this illusion. You are distracted by worldly competition until you visit the graves. Surah At-Takathur, Surah 102, verses 1-2. Chasing more becomes an addiction, and in the end, the scoreboard resets to 0 for everyone. In Islam, success is redefined, not as how much you own, but who you become through what you're given. Not in fame, but in sincerity. Not in winning against others, but in winning against yourself. The Quran says, "Whoever is saved from the fire and admitted to paradise has truly succeeded." Surah Ali Imran, Surah 3, verse 185. Notice, it doesn't mention money, degrees, or achievements. It mentions eternal alignment with purpose. In the Islamic worldview, true success isn't fleeting. It's not in moments. It's in meaning. Every soul walks two paths at once. One, the visible path of career, deadlines, goals. Two, and the inner path of meaning, service, spiritual growth. The problem is when the visible path dominates, we climb ladders that lead nowhere. We wear smiles while hiding questions. Allah reminds us, the life of this world is but amusement and diversion, but the hereafter is far better for those who are mindful. Surah Al-An'am, Surah 6, verse 32. Islam doesn't condemn success, it reframes it. It teaches, if success makes you forget your soul, it's failure. But if it deepens your connection to your Creator, it's purpose. Here's the hard truth. Living with purpose isn't always glamorous. It may not get applause. It may not get monetized. Purpose means asking hard questions. Why was I created? What am I contributing to the ummah, my community, to the world, to my own soul? The Quran says, "Did you think we created you without purpose, and that you would not return to us?" Surah Al-Mu'minun, Surah 23, verse 115. A chilling reminder. Life isn't random. It's a test, not of performance, but of perspective. So here lies the dilemma. Do I chase success to be seen or live with purpose to be fulfilled, and even if unseen? Modern society tells you, be loud, be visible, be validated. But the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived a life of quiet service, hidden nights of prayer, acts of mercy no one ever saw. Islam doesn't demand invisibility, it demands intention. The Quran says, say, my prayer, my worship, my life, and my death are for Allah, Lord of all the worlds. Surah Al-An'am, Surah 6, verse 162. That is purpose, not productivity, but presence with God. So how do we realign? 1. Define success on your own terms, not society's. Ask, what will matter when I'm gone? 2. Tie every goal to a higher reason, not how much will I earn, but how will this serve my soul, my community, and my afterlife? 3. Choose depth over noise. Be excellent in your craft, but rooted in your Creator. As the Quran says, and seek, through what Allah has given you, the home of the hereafter. But do not forget your share of the world. Surah Al-Qasas, Surah 28, verse 77. Islam doesn't ask you to choose between world and religion. It asks you to align them, with purpose at the center. In the end, it's not a sin to want success, but it's a tragedy to chase it without meaning. Don't let the world define you. Don't let achievement replace awakening. You weren't created to impress. You were created to witness, to serve, to elevate. And that is the paradox worth living. This is Divine Paradox, where the journey of the soul begins with one question: what are you really chasing?